Hello and welcome to another video. Today we will be planning next week in this B6 insert from Jasenia Printables, as well as doing a bit of setup in my Pocket Daily insert. So I've taken the Pocket from the TN cover, whereas this one I actually have just been carrying around just like this because I haven't had time to actually set up the TN I want to put it in. And this is the most important part of that setup, so I just have the little booklet. Some things we'll be using are the sticker kit from the GP Studios July sub box. So as you can see here, we have these large boxes, these labels, a sheet of deco, some more boxes, flags, headers, glitter headers, decorative icons, washi strips, checklists, what are those things? Meal fingers, more appointment labels, date covers, more deco, more icons, appointment labels, checklists, headers, habit trackers, weekend banner, all of that stuff. I also have these habit trackers to supplement the two that are in here, and then I have these two rolls of washi tape. This one that came with the kit, that's like stars with purple and blue, like watercolor background. And then this roll that is the Harry Potter words from the Simply Gilded and the Planner Sophisticate collaboration set. I don't know that I'll use this, but it was pretty and it sort of matches, so I got it out. Taking a look at this week so far, this is how things have kind of filled in and what they look like. I am filming this on Saturday, so there's just a couple of more days to go. And then on to next week, I have done the pre-planning on these sticky notes here, and I hope that will make this go smoothly because, as you will see, I have a lot of things to do, so I just got to get this done. So I will start with this washi, and I think I can fit like 3 rows, so I think I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay down the first, like, a line of this, and then try to see if the Harry Potter words can be like sandwiched in between another strip of this, if I can ever get it off of the roll. Okay, let's see. And I have my ruler for cutting right here. Wait for it. Now, can I put this here and this here? I cannot, but this won't fill all of the space. So I'm going to put this as close to the edge as I can and then layer this on top of it. So I'm gonna put that right there. And I did like white out all the lines and stuff beforehand. I actually did that sometime last week because I got bored and just decided I'm just gonna white everything out like well in advance, so I did that. And now we have these words. So these words aren't relevant to this theme whatsoever. They just looked kind of pretty. I figured it would break up like having just one kind of washi tape. And very loosely, I know a lot of people are doing like Harry Potter themes for this September because it's the start of school and kind of like they're tying it to when Harry returns to Hogwarts. I'm not doing anything like that at all, but if I wanted to justify the use of this tape, that's how I do it. So yeah, mostly it just looks pretty. I like it. And I don't get to use it very often because I don't do themes like Harry Potter very often. So there is that. Next, I'm going to lay down the full boxes. And one thing I noticed about this kit is that I've been counting these as full boxes forever. But really you get 8 like full decorative boxes, and then these are kind of like half boxes in a full like Erin Condren size kit, because those are the only places you can write things except for these appointment label type boxes. So yeah, and these stickers are on their vinyl sticker paper, which I've honestly never written on before, so that will be interesting, and we'll see how that goes. Let's see. So I have eight like decorative boxes, but I like only use the 7 days. So what I'm going to do is put this over here in the notes part and save that one, and then use the rest of them as I would like any other full boxes. So I'm going to get these layered or put down in kind of a staggered sort of way. And they're a lot smaller than a full Erin Condren sized box. And I want to alternate the like bluer purpley ones with the less bluer purpley ones. So we'll see how that goes. Need to get in something darker. What's happening on Wednesday? So I'm going to try to keep a semi-regular upload schedule of like 1 video per week, but that is far from guaranteed because classes have started, and yeah, I have a lot of reading and writing intensive classes, which is unusual for me as a STEM major. I usually have like weekly problem sets to get through, but now I have a lot of weekly problem sets you can kind of do at whatever pace works best. Like you can put in more effort, less effort, based on how much time you have or how you're feeling that week, and like nobody notices. But with these reading and writing classes, it's really obvious if you haven't done the reading or if you haven't finished your essays. So I have to structure my time in a different way. I will be figuring out how to best do that over the next week or two. One thing to know about these vinyl stickers is that the paper they're on is really thick, but the stickers themselves are actually pretty thin, which is surprising to me. I wasn't expecting that. And so far I do really like this insert. I've been finding it very useful this week, and so that's nice because I really wanted to like it. Okay, so now we can go day by day and just sort of put stuff where it goes. I do have some stickers from this little sticker book that I want to put in here. At the top, I want to write class things that I've got going on. Really, I only have 1 class on Monday, but sorry for the sirens in the background. Is my camera focused? Sure, okay. I want to use some of these class stickers from Taryn's Sticker Shop. These are the gold ones. I will also be pulling out the gold bows from her that I have just for fun. I will be taking out this Fox and Pip foot pop sheet, as well as this bow backpack sheet. Yes, okay. Oh, maybe one of these. Maybe in the zones, depending on what I choose to do. Okay. So I'm going to use this to list the classes I have this day. I don't think I'll do this every week, but I will do it for a fair amount of the weeks. So I want to have a backdrop for that now that I am looking at it. So I'm going to see what options are available from my washi sheet, and I think that so there's washi strips that are sized differently, and I have class on 3 days this week. So I want to have the sizes at least similar. Okay. And I'm really emphasizing the classes and when they are, because for some reason last semester, I've said this multiple times, but it still astounds me, I kept forgetting when some of my classes were, and I'd have to run over to them. So I'm going to make that super explicit so that I cannot forget about them, because that would be very upsetting. So, and I only have one class on Monday. There we go. And that's just intro to Latin at 11 a.m. Oh wow, that doesn't work at all. Okay. I read that ballpoint pens worked on this. I hoped that a gel pen worked, but I guess it doesn't. Okay, this is working not well either. Breaking out the... Oh, I'm going to test a Pigra Micron. If I can get one of the right size. Now let's try this. No. Thicker size. Maybe a Stedtler? I should have tested this before, but I did not think about it. So I don't think that's going to dry. Coming back over to the Sharpie. There we go, finally. I'm going to use one, where is that sheet? Here we go. I'm going to use these two big decorative, but rather empty boxes to mark when I have TA sessions, which are rather long. I'm a part-time TA, so I have agreed to work up to 5 hours a week, and usually I hold an hour of like open office hours where people can come and ask questions, and then I just grade papers. But this semester the professor I have has me doing like two-hour long sessions and then just inputting grades, which is unusual, but that's fine. It's not too bad. I just have to remember that that's an unusually large block of time. There is that. Now I want to use one of these Fox and Pip stickers to mark that this is the 21st month anniversary of for my boyfriend and me, or us being together. I don't know how to say it properly, but we do still like celebrate every month anniversary, and we usually try to do something special. Usually we go out to eat a certain food that we don't usually go out to eat. And in the last month or so, when we started calorie counting, the month anniversary is the only day where we don't count at all. So this will be the 21st. And so it's always fun because we spend the rest of the month kind of thinking of and collecting like ideas for like the foods that we'll want to eat on that day, and it's a lot of fun to do that. And because I have more just like event type things, it's actually looking like I'll have a significantly less amount of space for to-do list, which is how this was supposed to work. Last week I had so few timed things that I had a lot of room for to-do list. Right now I haven't even gotten to my to-do list and I'm running out of space, so we'll see what it's on here. Okay. So I think I think I'll put one of these checklists. One of these checklists. This pink checklist. And write some of the important things. Not everything that I put on my pre-planned little sticky note here is going to make it onto this little sticky note. But yeah. So at 4:15 that day, I have to host a training session. And I need to talk to my thesis advisor on that day. And I want to submit the planetarium schedule for the semester. Can I squeeze it in? Yes, I can. Okay. And so then the things that didn't get on the list, it's just to-do list things, but that's fine because I can add those to my dailies. On Tuesday, I don't have any class, so I want to get a to-do list in here. And I want to make sure that I still go to school. I usually avoid that commute if I don't have to do it, but I also know that I work better at school, so I'm going to attempt to take the bus down there anyway. Even if it's not absolutely necessary. So I'm going to use, do I use this tape? I'm going to use this big thick strip of washi tape at the top right here, sort of the top, not quite the top, a little off-centered, so that I can use one of these Fox and Pip Girls, one of the larger ones, since I have less going on this day, to sit her in that box and write go to the office because that's what I'm choosing to call my dorm room. I don't really live there. I live off campus, but my school has a mandatory housing policy, so I have to have a room there, even though I don't really use it. And because my school does need base financial aid, whether I have the room or not doesn't affect what they will charge me anyway, so it's fine. Where? So I want to have a to-do list, that's right. To just collect a few important to-dos later on. I will use one of these checklists. Oof, that went down crooked. I wonder if I can pick it up. Wow, that was so smooth. So these stickers do come up, and this paper tears really easily, so that is impressive. Okay, that's a little better. And then I want to just write a little bit about what is due this day. So, how do I want to do that? Do I want to have another checklist? I'm going to come back to that because it depends on what I have left over once I do the other things that I want to do. So then on Wednesday, I want to mark when I have class. And I have these stickers. And then these. So I have a lot going on Tuesday. Class-wise, I have 3 class meetings on Wednesday. And I'm just going to stack these appointment label link fingers quarter boxes. I don't know. Okay, so there's that. I have tutorial. At 9 a.m. I have Latin at, oh, I didn't write the o'clock. And then I have Cold War Technocultures, which is such a strange class name. At 1 o'clock? I think that's how that works. So I have that. Then there's this list of stuff there's a list of stuff I want to make sure I talk to my professor about after class, so I will use another little checklist. And I know I don't need all of it, I only need to talk to him about 2 things. So I will cut off this little extra heart. I just want to. And I'll stick that somewhere. And I'll put it over here to know that it is this last class that I need to talk to this professor about taking the class for 401 credit, since it's like cross-listed under a lot of different things, and also about my thesis work, because I think that my thesis may be relevant to some of the things that he works on, and I want to, I don't know, see if he has anything he would recommend. So now I just want to have a to-do list and a spot to write things that are due this day. I am annoyed that there's like space there, so I will use some washi to just fill that in. So down here, to-do list, things that are due. Do I want to do that? I guess I do. Okay. Where are my to-do headers? And my checklist flags. Oops, sorry for knocking the camera. Now I want to see if I can smush in a today header. In order to write things that are due. This whole checklist won't fit, but I'm going to let it hang over just a bit, just because I want to use it. Okay. This is remarkable, the way these stickers peel back up. Again, this is the vinyl from GP Sticker Studio. That's as close as it's going to get. I think my today header is crooked. So I've done that. I need to mark these sticky notes so that I can go back and add things I need to add to my dailies. Okay. I have a dentist appointment on Thursday and I'm very sad about it because the dentist is scary. These don't have anything for a dentist. There's a doctor's appointment, but I'm not going to the doctor. I don't know. I'm going to use one of these little arrows. Down here. And this is where I will mark my dentist appointment at 4 p.m. Where did I write the time? Where did I write the time? And I completely forgot that I had it. I actually scheduled something at that same time. and then had to go back and cancel and reschedule. So this is my B6 4 p.m. But I haven't set it up the way I want to. And then I want to mark that the SPC subspot's open again. But I want to use one of these gold litter headers because they look pretty and I haven't used one yet. Just at the top. And then I will use one of these labels. Did I say GP subspots? Scribble Prints Co. SPC. I don't know what it said. There's too many acronyms flying around. And I'm just going to frame that with another glitter header because I don't have quite as much on Thursday. Okay, what else? Oh, I want to mark that at 12 p.m. there's a like event at the faculty like club thing on campus where they're having something called 5 myths about education. So because it happens during lunch, I'm going to use this little things lunch for this little things. 12 p.m. faculty and maybe I can use one of these. I'm going to be a little like repetitive and also use this like dinnerware icon just to put that there, and great that it's called 5 myths about education. Oh, and I'm going to run out of space. Education. If I'm putting my head in the camera, I apologize. And then what the heck? Another header. I feel like earlier I explained my housing situation in the weirdest, most just inconsistent kind of way, but it's a long story. Okay, I'm going to use this bit of deco here with this girl. If I can get her off the page. And I will have her kind of off to the side like this so that I can then use one of these to do headers. And then my flag checklist stingers, here they are. And I'm going to put that, oh wow, more crookedness, that must be combated. Did I get that right? Nope, but it's gonna stay like that. I'm sorry if my hair is in the way. Okay. I feel like my head keeps bumping the camera. So I'm going to leave plenty of room for like a really long checklist here, just because I'm sure I'll have plenty to do. I have so many class things on this day and like this day that this is the day where I'll want to catch up on things. So I actually got everything from this list done. Friday, I have class again. Oh no. It's fine. Is it? No. I love being able to peel them up without fear. And that's just Latin again. Latin is the only class I have that meets multiple times a week. This is when I have my other TA session. So I'm going to get this last box here. And I'm going to just leave a little bit of space right there. And then I'm going to write like so. So I've written that down. I have a planetarium show that night. So I want to mark that down because this is the first planetarium show of this semester. And I decided to do it because the other people don't have as much experience as I do, and I want to give them a chance to come to a show before they try to give one. I want to use this work finger and this other gold flag. And I shall put this right here. there's that. I wonder if I have a strip of washi small enough to fill some of this extra space. So there is that. So there are a couple of other things that add. This is when the Simply Gilded presale ends, and I want to mark that so that I remember to either place an order or decide not to. I mean, I am going to place an order. The pre-sales are a very good deal because you don't have to fight people. Do I want to put it on anything? Sure. Oh. Yeah, okay. So that ends, and then this is game night. How do I want to mark that? How shall I mark game night? I will use this little date night icon. And can I put this in between? No. Okay, I'm going to put this here. And once again, any to-do lists I have will have to go elsewhere. This is for Friday. I did this. Again, I'll come back to Tuesday. Saturday and Sunday. I want to gather my sheets. So, I'm going to use this pretty flower thing to mark a birthday. And just to remind myself that I need to call her to say happy birthday. So Saturday, according to the academic calendar, is convocation, but I don't know what that means. I don't actually know what a convocation is. I haven't received any information about it, but I'm gonna mark it just so I know that there may be some sort of event there, even if I don't fully know what it is. And to mark that, how many sheets do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Oh. Whew. I was like, I thought there were more. There's a whole sheet of deco I haven't touched yet. Gotta remember that. Alrighty. Convocation is going to be written. Somehow I'm going to put another little header here. I don't know what I want to do. Use this coffee cup. Because this is like on the academic calendar, but no word yet about what it actually means. When it might be, what anyone would or would not have to do. I don't know what's going on. So we go grocery shopping, and there's a cute grocery shopping icon that I'm just going to layer over this washi strip. This is also trash day. I don't know why I said that with an evil laugh. It's funny. Because we have a set trash day now. Because for a while we were just winging it and that did not work. So gonna use a random bit of deco as like a bullet point and to draw my eye that this is like something to do. And then one of these, this last 3 heart checklist, just to make a small to-do list of anything that comes up. Sunday is my dad's birthday, so I want to mark that. And also remember to call him. Okay, almost there. This needs something to take up a bit more space. Oh no! Again, I always forget the weekend banner. Always. So I'm gonna put it down here, but do I want anything behind it? Nope, just gonna slap it down. far as my to-do list. Okay, so the other thing about this day that is especially important is that we go to the gym on Sundays. So I have this workout sticker that I will put on top of this washi tape. And then just a final to-do list. For Sunday, with some of these checklists. And this big washi strip just because. I've been saving these 3 header things to mark things over here. So this is to do. But it is also this week, so I'm just going to use this week banner thing and white out this. And then I will use this for the other things that I write. I'm not going to touch the habit section yet. This is where I write next week. Cricket. It didn't even mess up the whiteout. Extra crazy. Still crooked. Gonna leave it like that. They only get 2 tries. And then this is for weekly habits. Alright, so next week, weekly, more like chores, but still over here. So last week I had this stack, and this week I wanted to not have that stack. That is not the case because I didn't have time to print out a new set of stickers, so I'm just going to have the stack again and try to pull as many stickers from the sheet that match the theme as close as possible. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just going to use these blue and purple ones down here. And like I learned from last week, I will line these up to the bottom line. Oof, crooked. Okay. And I actually like this system. When I remember to check it, sometimes I forget, but it's a nice system. Oh no! It won't come off the street. Okay. And then we're coming back. And I need to print out more things like this, either the individual ones, just because I have those already made, or design the actual sticker that fits in this box. It's already mostly designed. I was just playing with colors and I have to print it out. So I should finish that, so I don't have to do this mess here. And let me know if that's something that you would be interested in seeing in the sticker shop. because right now I'm just going to make them for myself, but if anyone would like to put their habits in that little corner, I think it's really helpful and I really like it. So yeah. Oh, I didn't use the ones that came with the kit at all. I forgot. But that's okay. I can use them in another spread maybe. So down here, I wanted to make a special note that this is where I want to have some of my thesis to-dos, because I just have a whole separate to-do list for that, because I don't have like appointments from day to day, but there's things that need to get done in general, and I want to make sure I have those here and separate from this week, the this week section. So place this here. And actually, I want to straighten it up just a bit. And then, I don't know, do you want to cover the notes with anything? Can I cover the notes with anything? You could write important. And then I have a few to-dos that I guess I can write in. Also, I will use these little stars to decorate and kind of make bullet points. I don't know that I like that, but close enough. There's that. Over here, I have a few to-dos. Oh, and I didn't get to this stuff from last week for next week. So I have done this. I did do the 2 birthdays. I wrote that down. I wrote that down. I wrote that down. I need to look for gifts for my parents. because my dad's birthday is on the 16th, but my mom's is on the 20th. And then wrote that down. I'm moving these new releases to next week, so that's a new priority. Another one is to make thesis progress. And do I have any other priorities? I don't know. I'll think about it. Other things to do this week is to compile a list of projects, because I have a lot of different things going on and I want to put the biggest things in one place with like lots of moving parts, like applications and things like that. I want to post this plan with me. Oh, and edit it. Okay. I want to start my B6 setup, but we'll see how far that goes. And then new releases again next week. Nothing I'm going to write there right now. Over here, I want to write the same weekly things, so take out the trash. Design for Etsy, that is... Actually, I did do this. I started the habit trackers. I just didn't finish them. Clean something. Last week we had to do, or this week we had to do a really big cleaning in the kitchen because we got moths, which was the most annoying and disgusting thing in the history. It was horrible. Okay. And they're still lingering. It's a mess. These are things. I'm going to move the... I designed them. I'm going to finish them next week. And that's the habit tracker strip things for here. I kind of like this though because they get to be different colors, whereas right now the design I have is one sticker that's just one color. Yeah, these are going to be moved to next week, and I hope to do that tomorrow. I'm going to do that sometime. Not going to move it yet. Okay. Down here I will put just a little bit of washi. So I finished it. I hate this whiteout. Okay. Just because these are teensy bit too long, and this is pretty whiteout, or not whiteout. This is pretty deep. And also this, so that it will be on this side too. Oops. And then Solid the Deco, I will save all of these icons because they are very pretty, and so even if I didn't get to use all of them this week, there are all things that I do. Actually, this plan sticker should be somewhere. No, I'll figure out when I'm going to plan later. Yeah, but I'm going to save these. That's good for saving. These are good for saving. Probably will use these in a bit. Finish this sheet. This sheet, honestly, I don't use these like ever. So about to use these date covers. Those are good. Going to use a bit of the deco. To spruce up this page and make it look a little prettier. I really like the flowers and the potted plants. So that is this spread. I will fill in other things as necessary and as they come up. Is it worth it to put some of the deco on this page? Nope, gonna leave that like that. This, I wanted, like, I have a to-do list. I was debating whether I wanted to put other things that were due here. I still don't know. So I guess you'll see when I post the plan with me for next week what I decided to do over there. That's this. We're going to very quickly because I've been doing this for a while and I still have a lot of work to do. We are going to very quickly move to the daily insert to do some stuff. I think this is the last week I have in this insert. But it's over here that I want to use the date covers. Oh. But these are shaped a little weird, so it's making it a little hard for me to line them up. So a little bit peeks out from there and there because those corners are like that, but that's okay. So I'm going to put these down. Yeah, for now that's good enough. I'll have to figure out how else to do this. And that this is the last week I've been having this insert means that I've been doing this for almost about a month, which is fun. Planning in this pocket-sized traveler's notebook, that is. What? Friday, Saturday? Do I not have space for Sunday? I thought there were supposed to be 28 days in here. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, so there's not. That's disappointing and really strange. I guess I can just double print like one of the middle pages. The next time I do an insert is to print one of them twice. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I did something wrong or if that's just how they are designed. But luckily, I've already printed another one. So I'll just stick Sunday over here. And at the end of the week, I'll have to switch inserts. Crooked. Okay. So this is the 10th. The 11th, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, and the 16th. I don't set up much in this ahead of time. I do my best to not touch them until the day of, so that I'm not planning like my whole weeks in here at a time like I do in the B6, because I don't want that to be a distraction. But I do set up a few things. But actually nothing else with this kit, so I'm just gonna leave it at that and finish that up later. That concludes this week's plan with me, just to show you that again how this came out. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did with a thumbs up, comment, or subscription, and I will see you next time. Bye!